Hi guys, I have a fun book for you today. This is a book called Stephanie's Ponytail. The story is by Robert Munch and the art is by Michael Marchenko. One day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail. I want a nice ponytail coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." Are those kids being very nice to her by calling her ugly because of her hair? Just because it looks different? Yeah, that's not very nice, is it? But Stephanie says, "It's my ponytail and I like it." So she's not going to get upset at those people being not so nice to her. The next morning, when Stephanie went to school, all the other girls had ponytails coming out the back. Stephanie looked at them and said, "You are all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. You don't have a brain in your heads." Ooh. Now Stephanie's saying some not so nice things to her friends, is she? She must be feeling very angry, don't you think? The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" And Stephanie said, "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "That's the only place you can do ponytails." "No, it's not," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the side, just above my ear." "Very strange," said the mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out right above her ear. When she went to school, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next morning when Stephanie came to school, all the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming out just above their ears. So they're copying her again, even though they were making fun of her hair the day before. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Then that's that," said her mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out of the top of my head like a tree." "That's very, very strange," said her mom. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. I wonder if it's easy for her mom to put her hair up like that. Does it look like she's having an easy time? And like the dad's looking like, "What are you doing to my daughter's hair?" So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out of the top of her head like a tree. When Stephanie went to school, the other kids saw her, and what do you think they said? That's right, they said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys had ponytails coming out the top. It looked like broccoli was growing out of their heads. The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" Stephanie said, "No." "Would you like one coming out the side?" "No." "Would you like one coming out the top?" "No." "Then that is definitely that," said the mom. "There is no other place you can do ponytails." "Yes, there is," said Stephanie. "I want one coming out the front and hanging down in front of my nose." "But nobody will know if you are coming or going," her mom said. "Are you sure that is what you want?" "Yes," said Stephanie. So her mom gave Stephanie a nice ponytail coming out the front. On the way to school, she bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. When she finally got to her class, the other kids saw her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "That's right, it's my ponytail and I like it." Do you think it would be easy to have your hair in a ponytail like that all day? I think I would bump into a lot of things. What about you? The next day, all of the girls and all of the boys and even the teacher had ponytails coming out the front and hanging down in front of their noses. None of them could see where they were going. They bumped into the desks and they bumped into each other. They bumped into the walls, and by mistake, 3 girls went into the boys' bathroom. Look, it's just chaos everywhere. It's crazy. Stephanie yelled, "You are a bunch of brainless copycats. You just do whatever I do. When I come tomorrow, I am going to have shaved my head." Wow. Stephanie's feeling really angry. Do you think she's going to shave her head tomorrow? Let's find out. The first person to come the next day was the teacher. She had shaved her head and she was bald. The next to come were the boys. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The next to come were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. The last person to come was Stephanie, and she had a nice little ponytail coming right out the back. So she didn't really shave her head, did she? What's happening on this page? That's right, they're all chasing her. Why do you think they're chasing her? You're right, maybe because they're angry because she played a trick on them and got them to shave their heads because they were trying to copy her. What is she doing? Yeah, she looks like she's laughing and running away because her trick worked. Maybe they'll stop copying her. Thank you again, friends, for joining me for another story, and I'll see you next time.